In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to build this interactive map view in Obsidian. We're going to walk through the exact clicks you need to make, and I'll explain what each section does so you understand why you're doing it, not just where to click. By the end, you'll have the map view plugin installed, and you'll know how to explore its key panels: filters, view, links, presets, and edit, so you can confidently shape an interactive map experience inside your notes. First, open Obsidian and make sure you're in the vault where you want this feature. Starting from the main app ensures everything you change is applied to the correct workspace. Next, click on Settings. You'll find the gear icon in the interface, and this is where you manage core preferences, themes, and most importantly for us, plugins. Take a moment to let the settings panel load fully so you can navigate smoothly. Inside Settings, select Community Plugins. This is where third-party open source tools extend Obsidian's capabilities beyond the core features. You may see a notice reminding you that community plugins are created by external developers. Simply be mindful and proceed with tools you trust. The Map View plugin we'll use is well known and popular for visualizing locations on a map within your vault. Click on Browse to open the plugin marketplace. This brings up a searchable list of plugins with descriptions and ratings, which makes it easy to find exactly what you need. In the search bar, type Map View. You should see a plugin designed to display notes on a map and interact with them. It's built to help you visualize locations referenced in your notes and explore them in a geographic context. This is particularly handy for travel journals, research projects, field notes, or any collection where place matters. Click on Install and then click on Enable. Installing downloads the plugin into your vault. Enabling turns it on so it becomes available in your workspace. Once enabled, the plugin typically adds commands and views that you can access from Obsidian's interface. If you've never installed a community plugin before, this two-step process, install, then enable, is the standard way Obsidian keeps your setup predictable and in your control. With the plugin active, you'll see options related to it. Click on Filters. Filters help you control which notes appear on your map. Think of this like curating a playlist. You decide what shows up based on rules or metadata your notes contain. This is useful if you only want to see a certain folder, a tag, or a subset of notes relevant to a project. Even if you're not changing anything yet, opening this panel helps you understand how the plugin organizes your data. Click on View. The View section shapes how the map looks and behaves. Here's where you'll find options that affect style, zoom behavior, clustering, and other visual aspects. This matters because a well-tuned view will make your map readable at a glance. If you're planning to explore lots of points, clustering and zoom preferences help keep the map clean and responsive. Click on Links. This part focuses on relationships. If your notes reference one another, link-based visualization can draw lines or flows on the map to show how locations connect. It's ideal for building narratives or routes and for understanding how places are related across your notes. Click on Presets. Presets let you save a particular combination of filters and view settings so you can switch contexts quickly. For instance, you might want one preset for work-related locations and another for travel ideas. Saving these as presets means you don't have to rebuild your filters and view options every time. Finally, click on Edit. The Edit section is your control room for how items appear and how you interact with map data inside your notes. It's where you'll preview the form and fields the plugin uses and make sure the editing experience matches the way you work. Opening this panel helps you see how information is captured and displayed on the map. That's it. You opened Obsidian, accessed settings, went into community plugins, browsed for map view, installed and enabled it, and then explored filters, view, links, presets, and edit. With these panels in mind, you'll be ready to tailor the map to your notes and your workflow. If you follow these clicks and use the explanations as your guide, you'll have a clean, interactive mapping setup ready for your projects.